Hi, how are you? It's a busy Saturday for me, but I'm still making sure that I would upload a video which will help you in your visitor visa application. And as such, because this is a controversial requirement or a trending question for a visitor visa applicant, let's talk about proof of fund. As Filipinos, ito po yung pinakamalaking dilemma. It's because we're used to traveling with the meager funds that we have. Hindi po tayo katulad ng mga ibang lahi na nagsisave muna. I mean, may mga lahi talaga na they're particular with savings at saka na sila magta-travel if they already have the allowances. But as Filipinos, we're like PDO. We always find ways when it comes to traveling abroad or wherever it is as long as makapasa tayo ng visa, di ba? And it's hard to imagine that as residents of a third world country, it is a struggle for us to apply for visa sa mga first world na bansa. So, kahit naman Korea at Japan, kahit na hindi sila ganon kamahal compared to Singapore, I mean, yung cost of living probably hindi nagtatalo, pero mas mahal pa rin sa Singapore in world ranking. Hindi tayo basta-basta pa rin nakakapunta ng Korea and Japan because of visa. And kasali na sa visa is yung proof of fund. How much more yung Canada na first world na nga ang layo pa sa atin. So, the officers would always think, why would you go there if you can go to Australia first or if we can go to Japan and Korea first just to enjoy the scenery of a country with 4 seasons. So, madalas, challenge talaga sa part natin yung pag-prove sa officers that we just want Canada and that we just want to really tour around the country even with the meager funds that we have. Pero hindi po yun pwede. So, you do have to prepare a lot of things, a lot of documents as much as possible para lang pag-prove kay officer na you have what it takes to travel around Canada for a few weeks, for a few days, or a few months. Let's start. For the proof of fund, hindi naman sila stricto na bank statement lang or bank certificate. In fact, IRCC has listed several bank notes that you can consider or bank documents that they would consider for you to be approved and for you to submit to them and prove to them that you have what it takes to travel around here. So, una na doon, aside from check or the check from the bank, maybe a manager's check that has been used in paying you some properties or something that you have sold to someone. You can also actually have bank draft or money order. Yung bank draft, it is actually a guarantee of payment from someone. Again, if you have sold property to that someone, maybe that someone issues you a bank draft, ensuring that he or she has the funds and that fund is readily available na i-deposit sa account nyo. But yung certified check, it functions almost the same as the bank draft. Only yung certified check ay you still need to encash it, okay? Still need to encash that one. So for the bank draft, yes, it's considered by IRC. Kung halimbawa hindi na kayo maka-ask ng bank statement na magko-contain ng bank draft because maybe deadline na or gusto nyo nang i-lodge yung visa mo, then yung bank draft will do. Kasi may mga bank statement po pala, there are times na hindi na i-include yung last big amount of deposits nyo. Lalo na pag nagkuha kayo ng bank statement or bank certificate on the day mismo na nag-deposit kayo ng check or ng kahit cash. Yes, even if you deposited it within the day, may times na hindi na po yun nagre-reflect sa passbook nyo or sa bank statement and bank certificate nyo. Okay, so bank draft will do. Another is money order. Pero sa Pinas, hindi ko ganun kauso. Ang lamig. I hope the microphone is not too noisy again. Yung money order naman po, hindi naman ganun ka-common na ginagamit natin sa Pinas. But just to give you a brief note on money order, it works like a personal check. Only, you won't see the details of the payor. Hindi nyo makikita doon. So, if the payor is adamant about it or is cautious about divulging his or her personal bank details or even his or her personal or confidential details, he or she might want to pay you using a money order. So, dito po, may prepayment sila sa mga, parang voucher na rin na bibilhin. For example, sa Western Union, ipapadala nila sa inyo. Dito sa Canada, it's a Canada Post, I believe. Yes, it is Canada Post indeed. So, yun po. Yun yung apat na inunang i-list down or submit to them to prove that you really have enough fund to cover your travel to Canada. But they also specified some other means, like if you're with a sponsor, you and your sponsor can present a combination of documents showing both your proof of funds. It's a better strategy than just showing the proof of fund of your sponsor. And then they also reiterated here that the letter of employment or the employment book, which provides the employer's applicant position, the things that are necessary in proving that you're earning enough in your company or in the company that you're working for, can also strengthen your claim that you have enough proof that you can really carry out your expenses in Canada. So, yun po, combination again. Worth noting na dapat meron kayong personal fund. Pero if talagang purely sponsored yung travel nyo, kung meron naman kayong ibabahagi na fund, i-add nyo na rin sa sponsor nyo, sa documents ng sponsor nyo. So, combination of documents will do. They accept it, and it's also a good strategy to show them, or it's a good practice to show them that as Filipinos, we also help each other in traveling, and it's perfectly legal to do it. So, why not? Next, how much? So, to answer the question if how much, eto na, how much talaga yung dapat nyong i-prepare? Ay, naku po, it varies. It varies from an applicant to another applicant. Eto, totoo talaga to. It happened in applicants na kahit ganun kalaki yung proof of fund nilang present, tapos may sponsor pa sila. Example, the proof of fund reached 10,000 Canadian dollars or approximately 420,000 pesos. Na-refuse pa rin sila kahit na may employment document sila, kahit na may own fund rin din sila sa bank po nila. Ang lamig, nagsastutter ako. Na-refuse pa rin sila. But there are also those who only presented as low as 80,000 pesos or 100,000 pesos na na-approve pa rin po ng immigration officers or ng visa officers. Yeah, it varies. Depends pa rin po sa decision ng visa officer. Kaya, if I am you, as much as you have, pikan nyo na po lahat. Buhos nyo na lahat ng pwede nyo i-submit sa IRCC. And also, take note that these should all be legal documents, certified if possible, certified by the bank, or full na yung storage ng memory card ko. Ay, nako, nakakapagod mag-film through camera. Lalo na pag gaya po sa, hello, good morning! Lalo na po pag gaya sa akin na napaka-tamad mag-edit ng videos. Pero I feel pressure to have a better quality of video kasi po minsan hindi naririnig yung mga pinagsasabi ko. Hindi na nga naririnig yung mga pinagsasabi ko through phone. Ang blurred pa minsan ng videos ko, and nagrereklamo po yung mga kapatid ko. Just kidding. So, eto na. Again, to go back to the proof of fund that you should have in sum or in total. If we follow the IRCC requirements needed for an individual or a family to be able to live in Canada for a few months, it's around 10,000 Canadian dollars. That's why there are travel agencies in the Philippines which require 300,000 minimum proof of fund for a single applicant only. Feeling nila yun po yung safest, and we can't blame them because they've already processed a lot of visitor visa application, and mostly siguro yung 300 and up yung granted. Again, hindi ko nila lahat. Merong mga na-approve na less than 100,000, walang sponsor, walang anything. I don't know if the visa officer also has a discretion on that when it comes to proof of fund. Malamang meron. Malamang meron kasi paano naman yung iba na about 500,000 na yung POF pero refused pa rin, diba? So, yeah, just a recap. So, from the first point of views that I presented, pwede kayong mag-present ng iba pang documents to prove that you have enough fund. Hindi lang po bank statement and bank certificate. You can also have money order form of payments, manager's check, certified checks, and ano yung isa? Bank draft na in-explain ko ng pakonti-konti. And then, again, if you have a sponsor, you can do a combination of proof of fund. Your own POF and your sponsors, or your own what you can contribute to your sponsors bank documents. Another thing is hindi natin mag-guarantee kung magkano talaga para pumasa tayo sa immigration officers or sa visa officers na mag-approve ng application natin, because it's still under their discretion, under their mercy, kasi nga merong mga konti lang na approve naman, merong malalaki yung POF hindi pa rin approve. At saka hindi lang tayo sa proof of fund dapat nagpe-prepare or nakabase sa mga rejected visa, kasi meron pang ibang factors, di ba, na minention ko sa isa kong vlog, yung vlog na to. So, to answer your question, how much? As much as 300,000 and up. Kasi yung 300k po, yun yung mostly hinihingi ng agency. Yes, they're almost uniform in that amount. I'll see you later, guys. Bye! Have a great day.